How's it going, guys? It is Kyle and we are back for another vlog, and today we're dealing with assessments. So what are we going to be talking about? When to use them, how to use them, my scoring or our scoring, and feedback for the Bready and the Buddy. So starting on one, when do we actually use them? So Picaro, pretty simple, it's in the class already. Just make sure that you've checked the day before or a couple of hours before and you figured out that you are in fact doing an assessment. Prepare for it, A for away, everything works out. However, it's a good idea to know when the assessment's going to come up, especially if you've had a Bready that you've had for the last 6 months and you're going to have for the next 6 months. Okay, so if you look at it this way, well, there's 40 sessions per unit and generally 2 assessments within those 40 sessions. So, well, common sense says every 20 lessons you're going to end up doing an assessment. So now you've got the knowledge and you can prepare your Bready. Ooh, I'm on class 15. 5 more lessons and then that assessment's going to come up. Mention it, get him prepared, get her prepared, and then the assessment will go so much smoother. Now my CGE unit, that's a little bit more tricky. Why? Because we've got to stick to your 12 to 16 classes and you've got to upload your assessment yourself. So generally the assessment is done at the very end. Now what is the end? Okay, look at it this way. CGE units, like I've mentioned before, takes or is 14 slides. Okay, 2 pages per lesson. Generally works out to about 7 lessons. And that's if you do no extension resources whatsoever. So if you think about it, pop in maybe 2 extension, or not even 2 extension resources, extend on at least 4 to 5 different pages, and now you're rocking, well, at least 10 to 11 classes. Ooh, getting close to that 16 mark. Within that, now there's 2 extension resources, your 2 storybooks. Ooh, now you're rocking like 13, 14 lessons, right? Getting closer to that 16 mark, and then you still got to do that review. Bam! Assessment at the end, and now you've rocked 16, 17 lessons. However, some Breadies go a little bit quicker than that, and they end up finishing a little bit sooner, okay? That's why we have the rule of 12, nothing less than 12, extend more if you need to, and well, stick to 16. I wouldn't go anything more than 16 because it gets a little bit repetitive, especially if you're doing the same unit over and over and over and over and over. But that's pretty much when to use your assessments. So the next part that we're going to deal with is our feedback, right? So what I mean by that, sometimes your sessions or sometimes your assessments are going to be 1 session, sometimes 2. I wouldn't do anything more than that, right? I'll try to finish it within the 2nd session. Now your CGE, you generally finish it within 1 session. If you don't, not a train smash, do it in the next session. You might have finished the review and then started in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So how do we put that in the feedback? Make sure you say, I got up to, or we got up to slide 8. Continue from slide 9. Continue from slide 8, question 2. That way it tells the next buddy exactly where to go and they don't mix up or confuse any of the score. Or even so, they don't end up restarting it because all what you said is covering next session assignment, assessment 3, assessment 2, assessment 4.2, or whatever the case may be. So just make sure you, 1, put that feedback in there. It makes life so much simpler, right? Then the other thing is, how much score did they get? How much points did they get? Is it 15 out of 100? Is it 2 out of 100? Did they lose 5 points? Whatever it is. And there's generally 2 ways that work really well. Jacob has lost 5 points. We got up to slide 8. Please continue from slide 9. Well, that works amazingly. So now whatever he gets in my session, well, I'm just going to minus, well, 8 points, or whatever the amount of points is. Or Jacob has 5 out of 100. Okay? Now it doesn't matter which ones he got wrong, because in your review you're going to say, well, points to improve, and you're going to put what he got wrong there, right? But we know we're going to carry on from 5. Slide 8, question 3, bam, 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 bam. Add all together, he had 5, he got another 5, so now he's got 10 out of 357 billion. Whew, he needs to redo that assessment, okay? So it makes life so much simpler. Feedback, super important. So what we're going to do now is we're going to climb onto the PC and, well, not necessarily climb onto the PC. We're going to use the PC and I'm going to show you the rest of it with the documents. Catch you on the flip side. And we're back and we're dealing with scoring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on a CGE unit because I don't have a Picaro assessment at this point in time. And which one did I pick? Well, CGE 1, Unit 5, and it is on the farm. So the next page, if we look at it quick, It is super simple learning, and it is a song. So if you want to, you can upload the exact song for the unit. This happens to be Old MacDonald Had a Farm, or at least I think it does. If you want to put something else in the classroom, well, be my guest. That is completely up to you. Now, Picker, on the other hand, there's already a song in the classroom, so don't stress too much about that. And generally, it ties into the assessment. Sometimes it doesn't, but either way, it gives them something to listen to, and they can have a little bit of fun before they start doing their exam, test, assessment. So if you think about it, the next page is the start. So at the bottom over here, it is always at the bottom in the right. Sometimes it moves along. I've seen one assessment which was on there, I think it was the bottom left, but either way, it's generally in the bottom right. It'll be something out of 5, something out of 10, something out of 20, whatever the mark is. That's where we're going to mark them and write 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever the case may be. Now, if you look at this exercise, super simple, super easy. Match the name to the pictures. Now, we could leave it at that, right? But I would suggest doing a little extension on that as well. So, what do you think they are doing over here? Ooh, they are picking, they are planting, they are looking for carrots, whatever the case may be. What is this boy doing? He's feeding the cows. What is this one? Ah, it's the farmer. You've matched it up. Well done. So what does the farmer do? The farmer grows vegetables, right? Sees to his crops. And if we go to the next page, bam. Now they end up making circles. So, sorry, not circles, making sentences. So again, the boys are feeding what are they feeding? The chickens or the cows? The boys are feeding the chickens, right? And then you can go, can they also feed the cows? And they can say maybe yes they can, no they can't. No, I don't like cows, I wouldn't feed them. The man is driving a tractor. What I tend to do is, the man is driving a car. Is that correct? Do they drive cars on a farm? And they go, no, it's the tractor. And then you get them to answer questions or get deeper into the actual assessment. And then again, it's not just a case of you reading off, they reading off, and filling in the blanks. And then again, popping the mark at the bottom over here. Make sure you put the mark in there. Even if the next buddy watches the video, it's easier for them to go, oh, he got 4, he got 3, he got 2, he got 1, whatever the case may be, rather than going, so he got that one right, perfect. Keep watching. Okay, he's got the next one right. There we go. And the next one, and so he got 4, perfect. Go to the next one and show me feeding. Okay, he managed to get feeding, and he got. So just make sure that you pop in the actual point at the end. Bam. And then if we go forwards in time, a little bit more. There we go, perfect. Woo, great job. Now just make sure that you put in the mark over here, and then again, woohoo, well done. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. You got 55 out of 55. Yeah, that is great. Or you got 45 out of 55. Praise them as much as you can. And then like I said earlier, just make sure that you put that in the feedback sheet. And then what I normally do is in the feedback, Johnny did amazing today. He finished his assessment. He got 45 out of 55. He got 55 out of 55. Well done again. You deserve a chocolate. And then just to make him feel a little bit, or her make her feel a little bit better about himself, right? So that's pretty much it on assessments. How, when, scoring, and feedback. If you have any questions, give, well, anyone in the chat a shout, and then I will catch you on the flip side.